So Mount Everest now it's kind of tourist-y.
Yeah,
for
I've
like
seen clips of it, yeah.
for like thousands of dollars, you can find somebody that will guide you up the mountain. But back in the day, like she did it. Good, you go up and you hope you get down somehow.
Yeah.
That was what it was.
Speaking of climbing the mountain, this matchup is a
Yep.
a mountain to climb.
Transitions.
I like Landon's tag. You changed
Grand
it up.
Slam. Yo,
Yeah.
I know that one. Thank you.
He was using
Yeah.
Accelerate all weekend, but now, repping that Grand Slam, best tournament series of all time. So
What
Oh,
is
thank
that?
you so much. When
like
or what?
or wait, what?
Grand Slam is a BC regional tournament that I have
when-
run.
yeah, when is
we're
that?
in the,
I
we're in
wanna
the,
go to one.
We're in the we're about to be in the 14th edition. Little spoilers, it's gonna be the last one. So it's the weekend after Port. So a great tournament series that I put on, and two of these players that have been to basically every single one. So I love that Captain L is repping the Grand Slam tag.
What a homie.
Oh, trying to do the geometry dash right now. There's that down tilt, keeping the pressure on with the TNT. Yeah, that jab actually being the lowest FAF in the game, so being like the safest multi-jab in the game. I think it's like -9, which is actually really safe for something like that. And Samuel not really being able to get that punish. And Landon, someone who always takes his time, crouches around and waits, always wanting to whiff punish and wait for his opportunity to get in.
Yep, but getting in against Steve can prove to be such a challenge, especially when you're building up that wall, putting up, all the resources that you can. Just make sure you have Diamond, and Samuel just in a great spot here. Great lead, and then also has Diamond, and almost has second Diamond on deck as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what this matchup's going to be. There's going to be a lot of resources coming in from Samuel just because Captain No takes his time, and so will Samuel, right, taking advantage of that. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like a blessing and or it's like a weird game that you want to play, right? It's like I can camp you out against as Steve, but then Captain L has to choose whether or not he's does he want to camp out Steve and risk having Steve always kind of have Diamond, or
misses the raindrop.
Yeah, misses the raindrop there, or are you gonna try to approach and then you have to be Sheik approaching? So it's kind of like pick your poison.
Yeah, for sure.
And dude, this character, I always hate saying it. I always get someone that tells me, "Oh, she can kill." No, they can't. They
If you don't get those couple windows with that kill
can't.
confirm, then it's a troublesome time.
I don't care what anyone says. She could not, seal out stocks like that. So.
Oh, the up smash, that's going to be it. That's one of the things that you
okay, yeah. Once you get some, I kind of commentators cursed it in his favor, so I'm sure to give a lot more stuff.
Yeah, he just can't do it. Nope.
Yeah, he'll get like a raw forward smash. And
Kills it like 5, yeah.
Exactly. We're going to down air spike somehow and just kill him.
I really appreciate Captain L at the start of Samuel's second stock. Samuel went down to try to craft on the crafting bench, but Captain L, knowing that she gets heavy enough to push Steve away from the crafting bench and being able to put Samuel in a situation where he couldn't just craft his diamond, and now he not only doesn't have diamond tools, he has no materials.
Yeah, no iron on board right now. Getting out of that corner can be troublesome when minecart doesn't exist.
I love the diversity of this freaking event, dude. Ganondorf, freaking Captain Falcon, freaking Sheik, dude. That's
Sheik.
awesome. I like watching Sheik. I like playing Sheik as well. That's unfortunate.
Captain L Sheikah.
Yep. Oop. No, doesn't get the up air, sadly. And that jab is very safe, too. That's going to be the first time I've ever seen up air kill somebody.
Down tilt up air actually is a kill confirm starting out later percent that lasts forever. And usually Captain L, if he doesn't get those raindrops or the needle up smash, that's usually how he finds those stocks. Just because if you don't, then Steve's going to live till 500, right? So
yeah. And, dude, max rage Steve with Diamond, you're dying at like 60, 60% you are gone.
So Captain L is a player that really strives on his opponent being honest and respectful. If you're being
I got bad news. I got deplorable news for you if that's the case right now.
I've had my fair share of sets of him where I'm like, oh, I'm being really honest and our sets are really close. And I was like, what if I just go crazy and start throwing out random moves and then suddenly it's working, right?
Random forward smash in neutral. Random bullshit, go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Captain L is very good, though, about micro spacing as well. Yeah. So if you do throw out some of these random moves, like you see here, being just slowly spaced away from that back air, that's when Captain L can go in for the punish. He's very versatile, very willing to play patient, very willing to sit back, needle if he needs to, and play for time. And when you're playing against a Sheik like this, it's tough because you have to find your way in somehow because you realize Captain L will. Oh, and then no tag. That's set up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the situation. If you attack, you get forward smash. That sort of thing, right?
I mean, not from there. I think.
Yeah, it might have been too high. You're right.
Yeah, it's just that the speed at which you're going and. You kind of couldn't see the whoa, a little bit of a loop going on, a loop-de-loop input.
God.
Yikes.
Oh, God.
That's not, that's not good. And meanwhile, Sheik has to kind of like work for her damage and get the kill. Steve needs like a couple good up tilts, you know, a little walking jab and a forward smash. And
I mean, I'll say it. I think Steve's winning.
yeah, this is definitely even. And people will be like, no, you're dumb. Nah, it's even, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that, to be honest. Like, I don't think there's
That's
not.
it.
That cross-up and that
So,
DI.
how many times have you seen Sheik up air kill?
Like 2 now.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm like Doofenshmirtz. I had a nickel for every time I seen that move kill. I'd have 2, which is not a lot, but it's kind of insane that it happened again. But hey, man, Captain L staying alive, you know, taking a game over Samuel. Also, I respect the fact that he plays on box. As a fan of the FGC, I'm more of like an outsider looking in. I've been to FGC events, but playing on a stick looks. As a controller player, as a Smash player all my life, transitioning from controller to box is super
Yeah,
cool.
we talked about it, I think, while you stepped away a little bit, about how
Really?
like Captain L, it took him like basically like 2.5 years to kind of like transition to it.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, like he tries to convince a lot of people to switch to box. And there is some people that he's convinced, like Esam, our local player, Benji, he convinced. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
He could convince me. I low-key want to hear it. I want to hear the reasons.
I have his spare right now, and I'm like, maybe one day we'll
Yeah,
get there,
yeah,
but-
He has a spare
One day,
box. So he's
one
like,
day.
you want to try it? And, you know,
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
Huh.
It's
I might give him a talking to. That sounds kind of fun. Hollow Bashing is going to be the counter pick for, for Samuel. A lot smaller stage, you know. Not really sure of the reasoning. Oh, actually, that's a really
Well,
good wall.
it is still long on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, so it's. Isn't it? Well, they are on small battlefield, so isn't it bigger in almost anywhere?
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is that big platform's going to give a lot of opportunities for Captain L to just drag down up air. So
Yeah.
Samuel's going to have to be really careful about that.
Yeah, and because it's lower as well than like Smashville, it's actually quite a lot easier for
This
Captain L to
looks
do
so
that.
annoying.
He was like 1 block away from making loss, I think. Not even kidding.
That looks so not. He's just throwing one needle after another. Like, oh my god, please, gotta crack this wall.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Captain L is just so good at just not committing. Like, he's just waiting for everything. Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, every now and then he'll
Yeah.
commit to something. But like, it wasn't like a dumb commitment, right?
No,
I
it
mean, I
wasn't.
could see that. Like,
It was a
I
reason.
got hit
Like
by that
even
too.
there, like knowing he can just back himself back into the corner, avoid that anvil, and then get the punch on top of that. It's just very, very patient, very amazing gameplay coming out from Captain L.
Yep, that needle up smash. Yep.
Yep.
Ah!
Great discipline to fake it out, wait for it to
Only
be the
7
case.
down tilts to boot crafting table. Not bad.
And now it's not even broken.
Oh,
Wow.
8.
It doesn't, bro. This character is
9,
trash.
there we go.
This character
That
is so
9th.
bad. But he's making this character. I love watching Sheik. He's making this character work. Good stuff going for the jab. There's the grenade. Also, the grenade has been doing a lot for this matchup, right?
Yeah.
It goes a very long while. Also, Samuel has no materials, at least I did say that. Had to use those to
Oh,
get
Jumbo
blocks.
bouncing my fish over you.
That was really smart, and that's also really good. Sheik move that Sheik has. Good kill confirmed. Neutral air goes to up smash. You're not
That
dead.
charge, yeah. That charge Sheik being so light and the up tilt up smash, such a weak tool. Able to get that combo for a longer period of time and that slight charge getting that stock out. And 67's nothing for Steve, but if Captain L can keep disciplined and
Gold
it might
is
be tough for
online though,
Samuel.
so
Yeah.
we're gonna have to see what Samuel can pull off with the gold tools.
What event did Captain L qualify for?
Grand Slam.
Grand Slam?
He
Okay.
qualified at Grand Slam.
Okay.
It was like a very, very stacked Grand Slam. A lot of Washington, even Oregon coming out, and unbeknownst to everybody else, Captain L coming out of the weeds, beating.
Coming out of nowhere,
Yeah,
bro.
beating like Biggie Mouth. He beat
JDV.
He beat JDV. He 3-0'd JDV at that event.
Really?
So it was absolutely crazy that no one really expecting Captain L to qualify at that event.
We
So
were all
Def-
doubters.
yeah, we were.
I'm a doubter right now, but you know what? We just saw Ganondorf win, so if he can do it, man, Sheik should be able to. And right now, we're kind of seeing that magic happen yet again. All these Zelda characters coming out to play makes me happy. 74%, throwing those needles down. It's like you can do all that stuff you want to, but good DI
my
coming
God.
on from.
Also, it could have
Captain
been
L.
a crouch cancel as well. So.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
I think it was.
Yeah. Kind of staying in that position, knowing that Sheik is really light too. So I mean, losing that diamond pickaxe forward smash.
Wow.
That's
Get him out of
unfortunate.
here.
Only 16%. All that work that all that grind you worked for, not gonna really work out right now. Dash attack, go for the up air, try to go for a raindrop or something like that. Not gonna work. Good stuff on the catch from Samuel. There's a grenade. Have to shield that. You have to respect that move.
Yeah, and it is interesting because when Captain L does do that, like side
Oh,
B.
where you going?
Oh, okay. when Cabanel does do that side B and you're sitting on stage, if you shield that, he has enough time where he can get up and then also punish you for shielding into it.
Just not enough hits down because of the percentage range just being a little bit too low on that drag down up air. But Samuel just mining and get some more resources. Hopefully to get
L on
opening.
stage.
Yeah.
Nice up tilt on the chase. He knows that you can walk under that. You can walk through that block if there's nothing underneath
barely
it.
missing the bounce.
Oh, okay, that was tricky for me. Also, the sun finally coming up. Oh my God!
Oh, he put that roll.
Had that roll on lock, but unfortunately for Samuel, just barely misspacing it. Going for that
Scary
F smash,
situation.
yeah. When you have these diamond tools, sometimes you just by throwing out some of these smash attacks, you make your opponent scared and not willing to approach and put themselves in a bad position to get hit by these said smash attacks. Putting up a wall is Samuel. You're going to have to find a way to be able to craft this last diamond so he can have a tool, and there it is.
Yeah, fresh tools on board.
Still
not
no
going to break.
materials.
Stop mining. Stop doing it. Okay, good stuff. Samuel tries for you to roll back, but not gonna work. Ends up rolling forward towards the center
That block
stage.
is very ominous
That
looking.
might be it.
GG's.
Yep.
Yep. GG's. Get that command grab and that's kind of all you need.
Yeah, it's kind of
like-
it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
It's like you can mash out of it like really hard.
But then you get a back air or a forward air.
back air
something,
forward
yeah.
and die off the side. And then what Captain L did there was he tried to delay the match to try to make Samuel like commit too early to a jump, but Samuel just went all the way back down there
The
and
big
finished
thing
him off.
about minecart is that if you're close enough, you can react to when they get out, right? So Samuel just with that chase, just waiting for Captain to eventually get out because you have to at some point, and just getting that fair. Samuel always very good at following up onto that, and you know, a lot of work for nothing it seems, but hopefully Landon Captain L isn't too demoralized about that and can keep the game plan up for Game 3.
Yeah, shout out to Duff and Donuts. So going on now, we are on Battlefield yet again. Well, not yet again, just on this set. So I can imagine Sheik would love this stage. That
Sheik
uphill
loves
goes-
Battlefield. I'm curious to see what was banned by Samuel because Battlefield is generally one of Sheik's best stages. But so far it's working out in Samuel's favor.
Yeah, she also has a unique kill confirm that she can do on this stage. It's a instant double jump up air.
That
onto the
shield
top
is
flat.
low.
Oh my god, that shield, yeah, tiny.
Because Samuel ate the explode.
Anvil, like I know an anvil, like in a cartoon, it's like heavy and you know he drops on top of it. But like, why is it that like heavy? Like it's like even in a cartoon, it's all like you as the cartoon, you get an anvil dropped and all you get is that little like red mound on the top of your head. But like here, you just get deleted.
When you get hit by an anvil in cartoons, you turn flat. Like Tom's face will like be anvil shaped. You know what I'm saying? So to all my Tom and Jerry watchers, oh my God, Sheik is so sorry. Goes for the bouncing fish. The follow up, not gonna get it unfortunately. It's the grab. Tried to read the jump. I love it. And he tried to go in for a block cancel as well because that block's about to disappear.
And
So
Samuel
he
building
got
his own stage over there.
Yep.
The nil 2 off the up tilt into the up smash. Samuel does like to go for those and usually doesn't get them, but oh my god, what a good find from Samuel.
Oh, this could be big damage here against the wood blocks. 31% from jabs there. Not finding the forward air afterwards, but you know, a lot of damage.
That's what I'm talking about. That kills come from the updraft, the instant double jump up air into that. Once again, instant double jump up air. So clean from Captain Now. That Battlefield specific kill confirm coming out, and that early stock might get the momentum back for his side.
I don't know.
It's
He is
still such a hill
on
to climb.
It is.
Yeah, he's still on one, and good stuff. Up air into forward air into neutral air. Really nice looking combo, but only for 29%.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters in this game that love to make stupid comebacks. Sheik is not one of them.
Yeah, Sheik. I think I can count on like one finger how many times I've seen Sheik actually make a comeback, and that was during Combo Breaker. Where they just kind of had to grind it out, you know?
It's so tough.
Yeah.
And this situation, diamonds on deck for Samuel, such a huge lead for him. And that forward press might, not get the eye.
No way, dude. Wow.
Slice and dice, get him out of here.
Very convincing lead. I mean,
Do you
Cole
like
wins.
my sword?
Do you like my sword? And, you know, What else is there to say? Let's
Yeah.
be real. Like, there's not much.
I do have to say though, I do respect Samuel, just like the amount of work that he does
No,
put into
yeah,
Steve. You know,
I respect it.
Like, you know, the game starts at the select screen, and if Steve is on the select screen still, why not
You're
go
losing
for
no matter what, unless you pick Steve as well.
Yeah.
Or
See,
like-
so Samuel said this to me last night. He's like, he loves to say that Samuel before Steve, Steve coming to the game, he was a Make-A-Wish kid that wanted to win at Smash Bros. So
That's
Steve,
funny.
So and to be honest, like Samuel didn't just pick up Steve just cause like lol, but
He likes Minecraft. Yeah, I also he likes Minecraft.
This was the character that he wanted. So whether or not Steve, best character in the game, worst character in the game, this is the character that he was gonna play. So
it just so happens that this
happens.
This character's kind of okay. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So. Oh, good parry. No, please. Okay.
Oh, you do the double ledge
Re-grab,
grab. Oh,
okay.
really good bouncing special, getting over that down smash. And wow, Captain playing really well at that ledge. Or that anvil bonk.
Yeah, something that's really, really important for Captain L to have is a lead in this situation here, especially against Steve. You want to make sure that you have a lead, and even if they do have Diamond, you know, being able to do some chip damage, but
Oh my God,
stepping on
town?
the wow, stepping on.
Oh
the,
my God, you're right. On town, really small side
big
blast.
damage
But
already.
that big blast. Oh, he's reaching. That wouldn't have killed either. That was not gonna kill either.
83 already on Captain L. The situation is looking very dire, but Samuel willing to take this to the max there, throwing out a lot of moves, but you know, having gold, it doesn't really matter how many moves you do throw out.
You see what I was talking about? How like Samuel was playing a really respectable game before, and now he's just throwing out random shit. I mean, it's working.
You gotta see how. And I'm in the BC sandwich right now, so you guys know a lot more about him than I do. So
Oh my God, the footstool anvil. What the
frame 4 out of shield.
I'm
Awesome,
saying,
bro.
why is that anvil so heavy?
Like that's just not made with iron, bro. That's like Kryptonian metal, bro. That's
Well, it's like
metal, bro.
in Minecraft, it's made. The anvils are made with what, like 8 iron or 7?
It's 3 blocks.
3 iron blocks.
Yeah,
there you go.
there
Yeah,
you go.
3 iron blocks.
Shout out to
so
all
it's-
my. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Goes for the grab. Okay, 108%.
This is looking so tough for Captain L, but you know, he does have the mental fortitude to do something like this, to be able to take. Oh, and maybe that was supposed to be an up air. I'm not sure. The back air
It's
going to be able to
fine,
take
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Shit barely
I
killed
mean,
him.
this is tough. He's got diamonds on deck. Sure, he's got a low match, but this comeback from Sheik is going to be looking difficult, especially with a 50% combo from Steve.
I spy with my little eye of Steve that's about to win this game.
I'm starting to see why he might have heralded the Steve,
Yep.
the Steve Rebellion.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Steve Strike might be coming back after this, guys. Just make sure you follow Captain L on Twitter and you know,
Yeah.
make sure you wait for the instructions.
Yeah, we're gonna raid all their houses and unplug all their switches.
Okay.
Delete them from. Well, I said delete all their switches, bro. That's all I'm saying. Or remove them from the game, and then we go on until there is no Steve left. You know what I'm saying?
Now the Steve Strike atmosphere is we all play Steve, so that you know,
That's smart too. When everyone's winning, nobody will. It's like Syndrome, bro. When everyone's winning, Steve. Oh. Okay. Saw that minecart come through. I was a little bit worried.
These small needles, I mean, 2% is not going to do a whole lot, but that's small
It's-
conversion.
It's like that meme of Saving Private Ryan when Tom Hanks has a gun pointed at the tank. It's like, dude's got to do something,
Yeah.
yeah.
but at that point, how much are you really doing,
Captain
No
L.
iron on deck
Yeah.
right now, though.
The hill to climb is just growing and growing. You know, Samuel still having the diamond on deck,
Ow.
and Sheik, of course, struggling to kill. And this is just so tough. And we're seeing a little bit of panic coming up from Captain L, but yeah, not really connecting on any of these options here. We're gonna have to see if there's anything Captain L can muster up.
Don't get grabbed, please, Captain L. Please don't get grabbed.
Samuel sitting in shield, knowing that he has lots of time, but Captain L finding that bouncing fish, and suddenly it is possible.
Is it?
Somewhere over the rainbow, there is like 1 in 7 billion where this is like a potentially possible, somehow, mayhaps game,
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
is not the timeline.
Yeah,
it wasn't it.
It was that timeline that Doctor Strange saw in
Yeah.
Infinity War where they only had one chance of winning, but we were living in the one where
This is where we're living all the 7